It's not new that the All India Chess Federation has been marred with administrative turmoil and internal politics since long. The federation is divided into two factions, one led by Mr. Bharat Singh Chauhan and the other by PR Venkatrama Raja. Now in a major setback for PR Venkatrama Raja camp, the Madras High Court has clarified the electoral college that existed in February this year is no more valid. This was told by the lawyer of Chauhan camp, Mr. Sanjay K. Chadha, who also said that AICF is to be managed by its general body and there are no office bearers as on date, as their 3-year tenure had come to an end in June itself. Well, to tell us the entire legal aspect of this matter, I've been joined by the lawyer of Chauhan camp, Mr. Sanjay K. Chadha on the broadcast today. Mr. Chadha, very warm welcome to the show. Now, recently, Madras High Court has said that the electoral college, which existing in February, is valid no more. So, what is the entire matter here, and how do you see this as a setback to Mr. PR Venkatrama Raja camp?
Siddharth, you have rightly said that it is a major setback to Raja camp. Now, what had happened, Raja was primarily relying on the previous electoral college, which was made by Justice Khalifullah, who was the earlier...
the returning officer.
Yeah,
of course.
As well as he was a retired Supreme Court judge also. For the knowledge of our listeners, I wanted to tell you this. But now, and it was set aside by the earlier order of 18th February. Already it was set aside. Raja camp was still not adhering to it, and they wanted it because they have no other option. They wanted it that the same electoral college should consist, if I may say. You know, the reason was that they feel that they are in a dominant position in that electoral college first. But when we showed that that electoral college have so many non-members, you know, every state has 2 members to take part in the elections, and total 33 states are there. So each state has to send 2 representatives. Now that electoral college was, as per the fact, as a matter of fact, was defective. So we were from day one saying that it is not to be applied. So Raja had to go to the division bench, where they sought the clarification from the division bench of Honorable Madras High Court, where Madras High Court division bench has said that there is no need of any clarification.
Okay. All right, Mr. Chadha.
So that means the electoral colleges now no more, that electoral college will not be applicable. I wanted to touch base one more aspect here.
Please go ahead.
Why that electoral college is not applicable? You can ask any prudent person would say that it will not be applicable. There are so much water has flown. You have to appreciate, one, there are elections have taken place in various state bodies. Now, earlier state bodies like in West Bengal, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, new electoral officers, new bodies have taken charge. Earlier people have gone.
Okay.
Now, they wanted to stick to those people only. So, that if at all we follow that electoral college, it will open floodgate of litigation further, I would say.
All right. Mr.
The current president, you are not asking, you are asking the earlier president to vote. Is it feasible, viable? I would say no.
Okay. Since the 3-year term of all the office bearers of the All India Chess Federation has ended, why is Mr. PR Venkatrama Raja calling himself as president? And for that matter, Mr. Bharat Singh Chauhan is secretary.
Yes, that is what, we have asked, and, the cases where he is still saying that he is the president, Raja says. But it is absolutely, June 26th, 2020, the 3-year tenure is over. Now, if I, apply 3 things, 3 laws. One, even the bylaws of AICF, there is no scope of any extension of the tenure. If we go by the sports code, national sports code, which our ministry, our government applies, there is no provision for any extension. If I go a step ahead and see that the Tamil Nadu Societies Act, whether that provides for any extension of tenure, I would say not. Even that document does not provide for it. So there is no scope of any extension. They have not, on his own, his group is saying that we are the president. So what the law, settled law of this country, the Supreme Court in many judgments of various have stated that once the tenure is over, the power will, because of some reason, if the election has not happened, the power will go to the GB, the general body. It's a settled principle. And I will not even, talk about that. Even otherwise, all the national sports code, rules, bylaws of AICF, nowhere it is mentioned that there will be an extension.
Okay. So you have claimed somewhere that Mr. Chauhan's faction has support of 22 state bodies out of 33, which is affiliated to the AICF.
Yes.
If this is the case, then why aren't the elections happening as of now? And when we have had a word with the rival factions, they are saying that Mr. Chauhan, whatever he's saying is a blatant lie.
No,
how do you justify this?
Yeah, okay.
And of course, on what basis are you saying that you have support of 22 state body associations affiliated to AICF out of 33?
The biggest basis is that in the very recent petition, there is one recent petition is being filed by 18 state bodies. So far, 18 state bodies have filed the petition against one of the orders of the Madras High Court. And they have very clearly, all those people have shown their inclination towards the fresh elections. They have shown. So that shows itself. And they have not recognized Raja as the president. Shows that they are with the other faction, if I may say so. And that these are 18. Even if you go 33 half, they are, the Bharat group is primarily into majority. So 18 people have already filed and 4 are other. They are also there in with Bharat group. I'm sure about it.
Mr. Chadha, the special general meeting which was conducted by Mr. Bharat Singh Chauhan in the month of April this year was termed as against the law by the Madras High Court. And that particular meeting had set up a 5-member committee to run AICF. Now, if the meeting itself was termed as illegal, then who's authorized to run AICF?
First of all, Siddharth, I wanted to tell you that was an order passed by a single judge, and that order was an interim order. After 2 days, there will be the court has directed that on 8th of July that application will be heard. And now, and at the interim stage, I wanted to tell you that no documents were filed by the Bharat Singh group, and it was just a representation by Raja group, and based upon which the court has given interim order till next date. That means the 8th of October is the date when this application will be decided, and we are more than confident that that application will be decided in our favor, because now when we have substantiating document saying that there was no illegality. But so
what is the ultimate solution, sir? What is the ultimate solution?
Yes, I be very, very straight forward on that. I feel the ultimate solution is having elections. The only thing which we want, we as in Bharat Singh, my client want, and other, majority of states want, and I would say that each one should demand for that the election should be absolutely, should happen in a very free and fair manner, first. Second is that it should follow the national sports code. Otherwise, what will happen tomorrow we get elected? The affiliation will not be given by the government of India. What we will do with that election? But if you see the electoral, if I'll give you one example, Andaman Association, Andaman and Nicobar Association, it has not been even recognized by the state government.
Okay.
So can such body take part in the elections, which is absolutely against the principle of what you call let down in the National Sports Code. So we have to adhere to National Sports Code. That is very, very important. Then we have to also follow the bylaws. And I don't think there is any other alternative to this. And if fair and free elections are conducted, a right body will be there, which has the majority.
All right. All right. On that note, thank you so much, sir, for giving your valuable time to Passports. Well, that was Mr. Sanjay Chadha, lawyer for Mr. Chauhan's camp, who said that elections are the only option. But there could be one more option if both the factions could come together and solve issues on amicable terms, which apparently is not happening because they are not opting for it. For more news and updates, stay tuned to passports.tv.